Hello and welcome to E-Cup Extra, the Esher FC programme that takes a look at what's going on with our Esher FC E-County Cup from the first round all the way to our finals in May. We will discuss the results of the first round, chat with one of our participants and have a look ahead to the second round draw. Today we are joined by James and Borja. Welcome guys.
Hello.
Hi. Thanks for having us.
Hopefully you have us
first
back.
of all,
Not just today.
Yeah.
So first of all, Borja, we'll hand over to you to talk about the competition, the format, where we're at right now.
Yeah, so the competition had 56 teams at the beginning. We had started with some preliminaries in February where most of the teams had more than one participant and we only wanted one participant per team. And we just had the round of 64, let's say, and soon it will be round of 32 now that all the games have been played and the draw should be coming out anytime soon. So yeah, looking forward to the finals in May.
Nice.
Perfect. James, anything to add?
No, yeah, that's it in a nutshell, really. And we're well underway, aren't we? We've straight into the first round, had some pretty eye-catching results.
Yeah, really big score lines out there.
Yeah,
amazing.
Well
some of these score lines, like what, 20-minute match for those. I guess for those that aren't familiar, like it's just under 20-minute matches.
Yeah, some of the games even needed more than one game. Actually, Ethan, the participant we're talking with later, had to play 2 games.
Yeah,
wow.
Love to see
some tight fixtures.
Obviously, we've had people in the preliminaries all the way through, and it leads us quite nicely into our first few games we're going to speak about from the first round. Milford and Whitley played Old Coulsdon Colts, which was Alex versus Yannick playing as PSG versus Bayern Munich, and we had a crazy scoreline there, 7-5, which to Alex, which is crazy. So I don't know if you guys think who the main guy of that game would have been, whether it would have been Mbappe or Neymar, but I'm sure they were both involved.
Yeah, well, how many of the 7 did Mbappe score?
Probably 6 or 7.
Yeah, crazy. I saw Alex, so it was Alex who won, wasn't it? And he's a QPR fan. He told us that his favourite team was Juve. Yeah, he went for PSG. So
I reckon that's the licensing rules. Probably doesn't like playing with Piemonte Calcio.
Yeah. And Yannick, the one that lost, he's an Arsenal fan, so I think he's being used to a bit of shockers this season. So
yeah, it's interesting that they've obviously gone for 2 of the strongest teams in the game. So yeah, fair enough.
It would be more interesting to see our QPR Arsenal, but it's understandable.
Yeah. Although Yannick did tell us that his favourite FIFA player is Aubameyang. So, you'd think maybe if you didn't want to play with his favourite player, I don't know. We'll see. They've obviously, in that particular fixture, have just gone for the hard hitters. The next game we're going to talk about, this probably has forced a little bit of a rethink from us from a competition point of view when we finally get to our live quarterfinals, semis and final to maybe ban this team. But we had Richmond Park and Staines Zamus playing each other, both playing as the Soccer Aid team. So I don't know, has someone gone for Soccer Aid there and then the other person's chosen to match them? This was
I reckon so.
Robert, was it?
Yeah, it was Robert and Georgie from Richmond Park. The thing is, Soccer Aid team is the best team in the game apparently because it has all the icons in it. So it's understandable that they are using that one. But it's nice to see more variety than that.
Yeah, true. But equally, if someone chooses to go as that team, it's basically the only option to match them, right? So exactly. I can understand that. But that game, it was 2-6, wasn't it? 6-2, however you want to call it. Robert going through for Staines Zamus.
Yep.
So earning his place in the second round. So Chelsea fan again, but said his favourite team was PSG on FIFA, didn't play as PSG. So there we go. There's no correlation between people's favourite teams and the teams that they're actually choosing. Next game is a bit of a rout, wasn't it? This is the 8-1.
Yeah, it was 8-1 between Ashmont Leigh and AFC Royal Holloway. It was a big scoreline, and both players I think chose classic English teams like City and Liverpool. I'm sure they had a lot of fun playing with Salah and Aguero. Probably Salah scored 7 out of the 8 goals of Liverpool.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and also again, we continue this trend. Michelle, Spurs fan, played with City, so there's no loyalty here, is there?
No, a lot of them say they are fans of one team and then they select another one. I know of someone that said that he's a Portsmouth fan, like you, James, and that he always chooses Portsmouth in FIFA, but he didn't choose Portsmouth. So
yeah, it's true. See, I wonder when we've asked people, oh, what's your favourite team, if they're sort of basing this on their like career mode team, because clearly you make a different choice, don't you, for a team like Portsmouth that you want to build up versus a one-off match, and that's why we've probably seen the PSG Bayern Munich Soccer Aid selections. So
looking through, I was really interested though looking through some of these people's choices, and one of the questions we asked was favourite wonder kid, and I want to ask you guys what you think between these three wonder kids that we've got mentioned: Phil Foden, Ansu Fati, and Jadon Sancho.
Yeah.
Who's going to have the biggest career? Who's going to be the best player in the future?
Hang on, you've missed one out. You've missed one out. We had Ianis Hagi.
We did, but we haven't heard too much from Hagi recently, so I'm going with the main three.
I'd say Ansu Fati has more of a future ahead of him because he's the youngest. So maybe him. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he's got like a better chance of breaking into that Barca team and establishing himself. Like, I think it's tricky for Foden because he will get played, but there's the chance that City will just buy someone else in that position. We'll see, won't we? We will see. I think definitely interesting for the Euros as well coming up. How much is Phil Foden going to play for England? But,
same with Sancho. I think it's a big thing. It's a big summer for the three of them. I think they've all got big summers ahead of them, whether they're going to play or not. I think Fati, I guess should play for Spain, but we'll see.
Well, he's injured right now, so we'll see if he gets called up.
But yeah, no, it's good. Obviously, three fantastic players are going to have very bright careers. I'm sure we're going to be speaking about them a lot more in the future, and I'm sure they'll end up being from the favourite wonder kid into most people's favourite players on FIFA in the future as well.
Yeah.
But there we go.
So that was the first round, wasn't it? Borja, I think you had a chance to speak to one of our successful first round players.
Yeah, I did, and it was really interesting. We'll tune in to that right now if you want. So hi everyone, we are here with Ethan from Esher Football Club, representing them in the Surrey FA E-County Cup. So Ethan, how are you?
Good, thanks. Thank
you. You play at Esher Football Club. I was wondering what your position is. How long have you been playing for them?
I'm a striker. I've played for them since 2017. Yeah.
Oh wow! Do you score many goals per season, or how does that go?
Yeah, I've scored quite a few goals. We've been promoted. We got promoted last season to the Premier League, so it's been a successful time then, which is good.
Yeah, and you're looking forward to returning football soon? Yeah. Getting your boots on and scoring again, hat trick.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. So from what we saw in the tournament info, you support West Ham apparently. So I was wondering, why do you choose Man City in your games rather than West Ham?
I know, I chose France. My opponent chose Man City.
Oh, you're okay. Why do you choose France then?
I think they just have the best team by far, really. They've just got such a balanced team. They've got good attackers and they've got good defenders as well. So
you score with Mbappe, I guess, so plenty of goals.
Yeah.
Do you play like him?
Not quite.
Fair enough. And that also we saw that your game was quite tight. Let's say it was 2 games that had to be played. Do you want to comment how it went? How was the opponent?
The first game, I went 1-0 down in the first 20 minutes, I think, and then I went up 3-1, and it was 3-1 until the 82nd minute, and I conceded 2 goals to make it 3-3, and then I won the second game 2-1. The second game was a bit boring. Yeah.
Well, I won't judge because I haven't seen it. I just saw the stats and they looked quite equal, I think. So that, I don't know, was worth mentioning. And how would you describe your style of play while playing FIFA? Are you a skiller? Do you just press the sprint button and just pray and that he will go past the other player? What how do you play like?
I'm normally a skiller, oddball. No, I play a bit of ultimate. I play quite a lot of ultimate team, and all my attackers 5-star skills.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really bad against killers actually when I play with FIFA. So myself, so yeah, I would probably lose against you. And is there like any specific formation that you normally use, like 4-2-3-1 maybe, because that's something that's used on foot champs normally? Or
I normally use 4-2-3-1, but I use 4-2-2 in my game because I just wanted to be a bit more attacking and have that extra striker rather than have a cam.
And will you choose France in the second round also, or depends on who the other player chooses?
I'll probably choose France. I practiced a bit and I played with Portugal, which was quite good, but their defence isn't the best.
Well, hopefully that's all. Thank you for answering our questions today. We wish you the best of luck for the next round, and hopefully we'll get to see you in May in the finals. And yeah, thank you for joining.
Thank you. Well, I actually stream my games on Twitch.
Oh, you stream on Twitch. So what is your Twitch then?
Etuano is. Oh wait, let me just check. It's Etuano, so S1, but with a 0 for them. So ETWARN0.
Okay, and do you stream the games there?
I just streamed my cup game because lots of my friends wanted to watch it as well. So.
Well, hopefully, if whoever watches this, pop into Ethan's stream and watch the second round game, which I'm sure will be plenty of fun, considering the first one was 2 games. So we'll see how it goes.
Good stuff there, Borja. Thanks for that. So yeah, I think Ethan's on Twitch, isn't he? So you can check out more of his FIFA skills on there if you're interested.
Yeah, he did say he plays his county cup games on the platform. So if you want to tune in to see Esher Football Club play, so feel free.
Head on over. Nice one.
So looking forward to some of the games in the second round now. So the draw has been made, and so looking forward into the next round, we've got a huge matchup in terms of Surrey location. We've got Raynes Park Vale FC versus Raynes Park UCFC.
Huge.
Raynes Park's player seems to be a very competent FIFA player. He's also got his own Twitch and FIFA Twitter channel. So he played his first game and won 6-1. So it should be a really interesting tie. Obviously, a lot of Raynes Park versus Raynes Park there. So I think there'll be a lot of action on social media, I'm sure, before and after. So that should be another great game to look forward to.
Yeah, and I think he played the first round on his Twitch channel, but he didn't have the camera on, and he did promise he's going to have the camera on for the second round. So if you want to see some of his reactions, you know what to do.
Head over there, yeah, and we'll put that up on the screen now, so you can check out that Twitch. So moving on to the other game that we've kind of singled out as an interesting one in this round, and I guess we didn't touch on this earlier, but to even get to the first round, some of our players have had to go through preliminary games to actually be selected to represent their clubs. Others have just gone straight in, but a bit of a challenge for some of the other players. That was the case for our St Helier participant, wasn't it?
Yeah. He had to play 3 preliminary rounds. It was the team with the most participants signed up to the competition. So he's heading into the second round, having played 4 games already and having won all of them. So I think he's a player to look out for, and he's going to be very competitive in the competition.
This is like a non-league club trying to get into the first round of the FA Cup, isn't it? All the qualifying rounds. So he's done well to even get there.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
And that's an all East Surrey clash, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, that is. They're not too far away from each other. So yeah, it should be kind of local clash as well. Not as local as Raynes Park, but yeah, that's should be a very interesting clash, and we'll see if the St Helier participant can make it 5 out of 5.
Yeah, certainly looks strong. So something that we've got going on throughout the competition, and we're actually calling on people that aren't necessarily just involved in the County Cup, because we know it is only a select few that have made it in and certainly have got through to this stage. But we are looking for your goals of the month. We're running a goal of the month competition, so please do submit your best goals to us. You can obviously record those on your console and submit them to us, send them over to us on social media. We'll throw them in the hat. I think we've got an Amazon voucher as well for each monthly winner. So yeah, get out there, score some goals. Try not to do it on amateur. This is an amateur hour. And yeah, send those in to us. But yeah, for now, I think that's everything from us, right?
Yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in, and that comes close of episode 1 of our E-Cup Extra. We'll be back after the second round for second episode of E-Cup Extra, where we'll discuss the second round draw and the third round draw and get even more information about our participants to you.
Yes.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes. Good luck to everyone in the second round. And yeah, just keep interacting with us on social media. Send us your reaction to the draw when that comes through. And yeah, as I say, good luck. Cheers, everyone.
Good luck. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone.